One of my favorite tunes in the game got a stat boost. She's unique as one of the few special damage reds in the game. She wields a big axe that says, F with me if you want to. You don't want these problems. Let's get to it.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, Gravy here, and this is a DC Legends video. In this video, I'm going to go through an in-depth guide of one of my favorite tunes in the game, that is Artemis. I'm not even sure she's that great, if I'm being real, but I absolutely love her, absolutely love using her. I love both of her skins. I use the normal skin for the verses. This is her legendary skin. I don't know. It depends on the day of the week which one I like more. This one is more like we're sparring in the middle of a dirt circle on Themyscira and I'm showing these other Amazons what to do. This one is more like I'm on the hunt. I'm trying to collect some heads. So I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I like both skins. I think I'll stick with the sparring Artemis. Anyway, Mistress Uppercut. Special damage and gain 4 crit chance ups. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to go ahead and say this, and I'll get to it when I go through the stats. But I actually, before, in preparation for this video, I was looking at her stats on DC Legends Toolkit. Shout out DC Legends Toolkit, awesome resource. And I'm sorry I ever doubted you. The doubt is coming now. I looked at the stats and I was like, oh, he must not have updated the stats yet from the stat boost. So then I went to the Reddit page and I saw that, oh, no. He's updated the stats. It's just that those stats that I wanted were so remarkably low. And looking at her kit, I can understand why, but come on, dog. Anyway, gain 4 crit chance ups. Attack again if Artemis has 4 or more int ups. Love to see it. Champion charge. Special damage and gain 4 int ups. Apply stun on the target. I like that stun a lot. The stun is almost even more useful than the damage itself, if I'm being real. Just like if you get in that situation, you're like, I need a stun real quick. That's kind of how I use that stun on the A2 is I'm not even really trying to kill anybody on it or really cause much damage. I'm in a situation where I'm stuck and I'm like, oh, I need to stun somebody real quick and then keep going. Mistress Launch. Special damage to all enemies and 75% chance to gain 3 stamina ups. Apply heal immunity on all targets. The heal immunity looms large, especially in the mid game when you have a lot of revive teams. The special damage to all enemies, that used to really crack and take out a lot of people. It doesn't so much anymore as it used to. It still can do some solid damage, but it's not like it used to be when it first came out. Light of Raw, passive ability. Every time Artemis deals critical damage, gain 4 int ups and apply 15% shield to all allies, which we love to see. Every time she does crit. And actually, I didn't look at this. I should check to see if that works also on her call assist. So if there's a call assist and she does a crit shot, and I need to make a note of that somewhere, so I know how to look at it for the videos. Crit plus shields on a call assist, because if she's doing that, I know a passive can't proc a passive, but that's probably the answer, but I'm just hoping. You know what I mean? Then Nephthys, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Blessing. Passive ability at the start of her turn. 75% chance to remove up to 3 debuffs and gain 3 crit chance ups. She really needs those crit chance ups, and you'll see why later. Use Mistress Uppercut at the start of battle on a random enemy, which we love to see. So I took her RB1 not too long ago. When she was already power crept, I took her RB1. Just I wanted to get her damage up. I was hoping I could be able to use her more. And it wasn't the case. A little bit more, but not much. She required a lot of ramping, and she needs a lot of crit chance ups. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get into the videos right after this quick break. If you've watched this channel for longer than 5 minutes, then you know I'm into superhero clothing and apparel. So when I was looking for an affiliate, I found Superheroes Gears, and I thought, okay, let me check them out. I've been on the website, and I've already found plenty of stuff to waste my money on. First of all, there's this classic X-Men's jacket that I wanted, and I thought, all right, that's it. I'm gonna go for that one. And then I went down further, and I saw this Robin Teen Titans Go Letterman jacket. I'm not even into Robin like that, but I do love Teen Titans Go Robin. So soon as payday hits, I'm getting that jacket. In any case, Follow the link below, help support the channel, of course, but also check out Superheroes Gears. They have some really awesome stuff, and this might actually end up being a problem for me. Game all day and all night with Mixed Energy drink. Mixed Energy is designed for gaming and comes in flavors like grape popsicle, orange sherbet, fruit punch, and blue raspberry. Gotta be real, I'm here for anything blue raspberry. Use the promo code ONGRIFER or follow the link below to get 10% off your next order. Mixed Energy, energy designed for gaming. So, as always, Heroic Campaign, Chapter 8, Final Node, Solo. Now, here's the thing. She's 70-11. Maybe I should take her up to 80. I might take her up to level 80, depending on... If she proves herself to be, like, just barely not getting things done, I might take her up to level 80. Love this animation. Love this animation. Okay, those crit shots were only like 14K. You know what I mean? Well, that one was 45. That was solid. And she has some int ups now. But the thing is, and you'll see in her stats when I show you the stats, she has very, very low crit chance as a base stat. So she needs those crit chance ups. So running her, and I didn't run her with like Owlman or Steppenwolf because I was thinking she would be okay. She gives herself a lot of crit chance ups, but I think maybe running her under Steppenwolf would have been a very, very smart thing to do. She gives herself a ton of shields. Like, she just is an absolute beast. But again, she's RB1, so versus like Booster Gold, who was the one that was in her versus, she's going to do better. Oh, I did run her with Owlman. So, Owlman, of course, they're for the crit chance ups. We want those crit shots so we can actually get some more shield and do more damage, as she is a damage dealer. We have Donna Troy there to be sure that we get our turns around faster, but since we're going to be buffing a lot, it'll give us a lot of awareness to help protect us. Problem that we have out the gate is trying to get Wonder Girl out of the paint as fast as possible. Lately, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's me being arrogant. I haven't cared so much about killing someone else in the presence of Spectre. Maybe that's me. Sometimes it goes horribly wrong, but most of the time I've been okay. And I know not everybody has that luxury, so like, please believe I understand that. But I haven't really been worried about it. Then Hippolyta, she has a leadership ability, and it mattered at the time when I was using it. And I'm struggling to remember what it was that I was using it for. Because she only gives like strength ups to Amazons on their shots, and that only matters for Donna Troy. The intelligence ups, like Artemis needs intelligence ups, which Hippolyta does give on the her A3. So like that worked. So the leadership ability there is more for Donna Troy, and then the intelligence ups there are more for Artemis. So let's go ahead and get to it. So that just a one shot because she doesn't have any more intelligence ups. Spectre stuns us. We, you know, kind of expected it. Give int ups. Love it. And purge those debuffs. Now let's try to take out one over the other. Would love to have gotten Wonder Girl out of the paint there because we're going to be buff heavy. 100%. Now Spectre did not go off. So my arrogance was rewarded, actually. But I was expecting him to go off. Call assist there. She goes. There were a lot of crit shots, but it didn't give any shield. So passive doesn't proc a passive, as always. But, you know, gotta hope. Gotta have hope. All right, so we take out Spectre, and then this is all over. Oh, sorry, she gives the intelligence ups on her A2, not her A3. Her A3 is the strength ups and the turn meter. But yeah. And in that scenario, like I said, I just did the stun on Terra to prevent her from giving debuff immunity when her turn finally does come around. You know, we can just continue to attack and attack. Intelligence ups. Let's keep going. Now, there might have been smarter to do the strength ups just because now I'm dealing with energy-based tunes. And though Artemis will be able to do some damage, it would have been, wow, love that. It would have been better to give the strength ups to like Donna Troy and to Hippolyta so they could like finish things off. So 7K crit shots. So she is giving us all shield. So we have plenty of shield. Got a few awareness floating around out there thanks to Donna Troy. So we're pretty tanky survivability wise, which doesn't really matter. It's just one Lex that I just got to take care of. And then that's that. All right, so that seemed to work very well. On to the next battle. All right, so this is Cal Rayner. I was running Cal Rayner, hoping that Cal Rayner would give us a little bit of a call of assist from Artemis so she gets more in. We have Lex there to give int ups and heal and turn meter, all of that wonderful stuff that he does. Barda is there for protection, and actually, I think what I was trying to do was ramp them up in terms of turn meter wise, then get the damage immunity from Kyle Rayner onto everyone, basically, to protect us from whatever attacks we're going to get from Dr. Fate and Spectre, because at this moment, I've read Dr. Fate's kit, but I'm still not familiar with it, you know what I'm saying? So, like, got to be sure of what I'm getting into. So let's get to it. Love Artemis as a tune. I'm going to use her a lot this month. I already know. I need to use Booster Gold more just to get familiar with this kit, but I'm definitely going to use Artemis a lot. All right, so we got the first attack on Spectre, getting rid of that awareness. And I would have loved to have, but we buffed on every single move. So that gives us the turn meter up and the intelligence ups and. Let's attack on the A3 with Spectre. Would have loved the call assist to come from Artemis, but what you gonna do? Let's see, where we at? Oof. Yeah, so Poison Ivy put the taunt over there. Let me move this out of the way. Oh, yeah, and she got rid of him on the A3. Love to see it. And guys, I have to go back a little bit because I had that little thing on my screen. So Poison Ivy put the taunt over on the Green Lantern, making him into a tanky taunter, because Green Lantern is tanky as all get out. Like, still. He's power crept a bit, but he's still tanky and hard to kill. A3, boom, crit shot. Love to see it. Take out both of the Mystics. Took a little bit of ramping, a couple of turns, but she got the job done. So now, and that would have worked as a stun as well, just to get her from doing anything else. And now it's all over but the flowers. Come on, we're almost there. And why call assist on Barda? She doesn't do anything. Why you call assist on Barda? All right, so he's out of the paint. Now I'm gonna go to her stats. Be right back. So here are the stats, like less than spectacular. Speed, 43rd, so she's not really she's not the slowest. She's above average. She's above average. HP is 36, so she has some pretty good survivability there. Plus all the shields that she gives to herself, but her agility and her stamina is 28th actually. So it does mean she is pretty hard to kill. Given the shields, the HP, and the stamina, her agility is 173rd, so that means that she is susceptible to physical damage. Strength is 163. Don't care because she is special damage. However, the intelligence is 50th. I think there's like 70 special damage tunes in the game to begin with. Crit chance, 15%, 162nd. So she needs the crit chance ups to crit. But at the same time, crit value is 167th at 178. So she needs crit damage ups as well. So she's giving herself a lot of crit chance ups, but she also needs to crit damage up as well to do solid damage on any of that. Sorry for the interruptions there, but in any case, getting back to it. So she is a special damage like tune who you want to be your damage dealer. However, her crit chance is so low and her crit value is so low that you want to stack crit chance ups and crit damage ups on her. She gives herself enough crit chance ups already, I think, for her to crit pretty consistently, but then you're still going to want to try to put more crit damage ups on her. So it kind of does detract from her. Like, I feel like now, like I had Booster Gold pretty low and Artemis pretty high, but like reading the stats now and after doing some research on Booster Gold, I feel like Booster Gold is climbing closer to Artemis and Artemis is like falling down a little bit closer to Booster Gold. I still take Artemis over him, but it's a much closer discussion than I would have given it credence for before all of this. So let's get back to the videos. So this is kind of a cupcake team, but kind of not. So we all have True Sight right now, thanks to the Miss Wonderful Black Canary. However, the real reason I did this was because I was trying to get some turn meter up when Black Flash attacked. Plus, I'm using Captain Atom as kind of a deterrent, so when Black Flash does attack, we can go ahead and use the A2, or the A2 will hopefully be procced, so it can reduce the turn meter of all the enemies and give them all those debuffs that we love so much. You have Terra there to protect against Dr. Poison when she does her A2 or A3. If she gets a turn to, I'm hoping she won't. And then Artemis is there to hopefully like take out all of the Mystics. So let's go ahead and get to it. So she go ahead and hit Black Flash on the A1 from the start of battle. Lucky that Captain Atom did not fall there. However, Cheetah does, stunning Artemis. Awa. Let's go ahead and use the A2. Reduce their turn meters. We love to see it. Taking out Black Flash and Inspector did not go off, thankfully. Can we take them both out? Well, we stunned Spectre. And he already has some debuffs up, so I guess the stun held. A3 just get, Oh, but see, he still goes because of the BS bug from the Black Canary stun. But we're able to take him out with Artemis. So, we love to see it. Overall, I do like Artemis. However, like, reading her stats and what I may have to do in order to get her to be like the damage dealer I want, getting her some crit damage ups out there. I mean, not the worst thing in the world. She gives herself a lot of crit chance ups, so it should be okay. But in any case, I drop these videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, and subscribing and dislike, I'm okay with that as well. Check out the affiliates below. Help support the channel. Buy me a coffee. Thank you guys for watching all the way through, and I'll see you next time.